The reason I got in touch with Terry is I've known Terry for probably about 10 years, and in most recent times I hadn't seen her for probably the last 4. The initial contact, I rang up on the telephone, and the reason for that is a friend of mine from Melbourne came over to Perth, where Terry lives, and he came over, had a family tragedy. One of his young children had committed suicide, and you can imagine the mess he was in. At that time, he stayed with me for probably the long weekend, 3 or 4 days. The first day he went to see Terry, I didn't know where he was going, what he was doing, and he came back and he changed dramatically. He was a lot calmer, a lot more together, and quite amazing change. He was a lot more, a lot stronger in himself, and seemed to handle the tragedy a lot better. On the second appointment, he came to see Terry on the day after, and that's when it really hit me. I thought, man, this guy's really changed, and his whole approach to life had changed. And I asked him what he was doing, where we were going, and he mentioned Terry and explained what was going on. My circumstance, I've got a young daughter, I haven't seen for about 6 years. She was 13 years of age, lives with a mother. She's now 19, so I haven't seen her for the last 6, and I was going through all sorts of mental gyrations in my life. I was manic depressant, drinking a bit too much, working a bit too hard, and just generally trying to get through life in survival mode. And talking to Colin, he recommended I go and see Terry, so I did. First session was just quite amazing. It really changed me. I've become a lot, in fact, after the first session, I've just about literally got rid of my depression. I haven't got any depression at all, and I thought it was a bit of a fluke, so I came back again. And just more recently, when I try and contact, my daughter's on Facebook and all these other type of things, and if I see photos of her, I don't get emotional, I don't get depressed, and for days on end I couldn't cope. But now I'm pretty much together, got my life back in order, a lot clearer future-wise. Playing a lot more rather than working as hard, and yeah, just thanks to Terry. I just really recommend it if anybody is thinking of doing something along these lines to clear your life, to give you more focus and to balance you a lot better.